wonder the bass was not working good, man. Where I load the subs at, 10 volts or something like that. Time, you saw that? That one right there was very, very loose. We are back, but this time we are in the garage because it is so hot outside. But man, we ran into a very small problem with the Silverado. Stunt wall, pretty much it is retired. I'm not going to open up the back no more and jam it. And I do drive my truck from here and there, guys. But I am going to leave connected the 3000 for the doors and the tweeter amp for the door as well too. And I want to keep my Taramps 5K connected because your boy still wants to jam a little bit. And the Subwoofer Bass, guys, it bangs crazy, but I've been running into the problem again that it only lasts probably not even like a half a song. That's why today we're actually going to dig deep and get behind the speakers right here because the batteries are down there and we got to figure out if the terminals are tight. Sometimes they do come loose with the bass. Fuses could be old. Who knows? We could have corrosion on the terminals. We're going to find that out today. And at 3000 on those 410s, guys, it is definitely putting in work. But your boy is going to probably go ahead and mount some tweeters up here probably later on in the week. I'm going to order some of the slim PRV tweeters, put those guys in there. For today, we got to dig deep and find out what's going on because we need that bass jamming, man. Before we actually get to work, let's talk real quick. Don't think that I forgot about giving out the 2 10-inch sundown subs that I was supposed to give out probably like 2 months ago. I didn't post that much and I didn't have the traction and I just didn't want the person who I just randomly called probably didn't watch the videos or wasn't notified. So I wanted to build up the views again and we are fucking killing it right now, guys. You guys are badass. With the views, they're like all-time great. Shout out to you guys. We are going to give away the 2 10-inch subs, guys, and along with that, as of today, guys, I am starting to give away on the Taramps Big Boss 3000. So since today is the 25th, today I'll actually have the official start of the giveaway. Let's run the giveaway for 30 days. So that way it gives me almost 5 days to go ahead and finish all the entries in. So on the 1st of July, I can actually go ahead and announce the winner for the 3K Taramps and the 2 10-inch sundown subwoofer. Let me tell you how you guys can win both of these things real quick. Get entered to win the Taramps Big Boss 3000 watt amp, guys. Simply go to my store, which is themousetrapstore.com. You can go ahead and purchase these decals. Purchasing the Silverado decal, this will get you 1 entry in. Purchase the door panel sticker, will get you 5 times entries. If you decide to get both of those, this will give you 10 times entries. You can win this amp right here for like 10 bucks, guys. Go ahead and get you some stickers. Now, in order to win the 2 10-inch sundowns, all you simply got to do is like the video, just drop some comment, anything, and then I'll go ahead and choose 5 comments from the video that I dropped till to the point of the giveaway. Then on July 1st, we'll go live. Someone's going to win the 2 10s and someone's going to win the Taramps. Good luck to those who get entered, and I do appreciate the support big time, guys. Now back to business, guys. Man, I got one fan there because it is so hot. You guys have no idea how hot it is in Florida right now. But man, I need my bass banging no matter what. Let me go ahead and undo all this right here, guys, because I can pretty much take the speakers out. This will lift up and I can have access to my batteries. But your boy's almost tempted just to go ahead and take this lid off and take all that off over there too, just so I can go ahead and be able to comfortably tighten up all the batteries. You never know, there could be some bolts on the batteries that are loose that's causing this thing not to get, you know, full juice to pump that bass inside there. Let's get it. Alright, so you see I do have access inside here, guys, but there is more batteries that go that way. I actually use little smaller batteries, man. They actually get the job done. I'm not even gonna lie. But it's kind of hard to get to the other batteries that are over here to tighten them up. So I think I am gonna take the extra time right now and just take this top lid off. Because anyways, like I said, man, I am done with this stunt wall. is retired. We are on to bigger and better things. I'm actually gonna go ahead and move this fan, and then we're gonna take this side off, and there's a couple screws that underneath this lip that it will lift up, and then we can take the lid off. I think there's some screws on the side that I have to undo too, but it's no big deal. EQ out, I got the speakers out, and I got these little panels out. Man, I really hate to see it go, but man, it's time to step it up, get louder, and really take the woodworking and the fabrication to another level. A lot of you guys did come to the channel way after I got this done, so you guys actually never have seen this part and how I load the subs in there. And if you can see, guys, this is an MDF. And I did paint it on top because I actually ran out of vinyl, or actually my vinyl was just not like wide enough, and it was the day before I needed the truck done for the classics, and I just went ahead and textured and painted it, and it matched and it worked. But like I said, man, we are on to bigger and better things. And now the subwoofer box is staying, guys, and I am still debating if I'm gonna swap out the door panels. But all this, guys, back here, whatever we do, it is all gonna be fiberglass and painted black. And then we're gonna do some really badass LEDs and some more stuff that you guys will see along the way. So definitely stay tuned, subscribe to the channel if you're not, because we're gonna have the hardest stunt wall, and that thing's gonna be loud, man. We're gonna have almost like 20,000 watts just for the stunt wall in the back. Which that thing is dropped because it's MDF, man. It didn't, you know, well, it did act crazy, but it served its purpose, it's done. And like I said, man, it's time to get it, and look, it's ready to come out. All right, so we got this. And oh yeah, look, bam, got it out. And you see it, look at that. This is the windows right here where I load the subs at. So it has like a really big cutout, then it has a center brace. The subs drop down inside there, and then I load the subs in through there. Look at that, man, that's the subwoofer box, baby guy, but throwing some massive bass out there, guys. It's not how big the box is, it's your formula and how strong you make your box. And this box right here, guys, it is a single baffle, but when I tell you there's braces in this box, guys, this thing is braced up to the max. I don't see any weak points, I don't see nothing going on. The box still looks like the day when I built it. And man, and look, you have easy access to all the batteries and everything, so it'll make life that much easier. Look, the batteries are just little guys, they're nothing too crazy, and man, they do the work. But it's just this battery right here, and then this terminal is the one that's actually hard to get to, and you never know. These things are, look, dang. Look, I can already feel this one so loose, man. No wonder the bass was not working good, man. That thing is very, very loose. This one feels nice and tight, nice and tight. This is the fuse holders right here for the 5000. You never know, these things could be loose as well too. But now that we have access to this, guys, let's go ahead and get my meter and let's see the voltage that it is back here real quick. It is 12.4. Well, anyways, it's 12.4, guys. Voltage is at 12.4. I know that's somewhat pretty low, but I would be concerned if it was at like 10 volts or something like that. It just probably needs to be really, really tightened down. I don't see no corrosion on anything like that, but it could usually definitely some maintenance, guys. We can just tighten down everything pretty good and just make sure everything is working good. Like I said, we probably do need a little bit more battery power, just because, man, them Taramps, they are power hogs, I'm not even gonna lie to you. But let's go ahead and tighten this stuff up real quick, and then we'll go ahead and jam it and see what it does, and then we'll see what voltage drops down to while we're banging it. Alright, so let's get this 10 mil real quick, because I think that's what those bolts are for the batteries. And let's start off with this one. That one's very nice and tight. Alright, so you guys probably can't see nothing, but try. That one's nice and tight. You gotta be careful not to arc nothing out just because they're so close together. Oh, this one needed a little bit of turn. Nice. Let's see this one. Oh, that one's very nice and tight. Let's go to this one. These are the ones that I always thought were very loose. Oh, that one's nice and tight. Nice and tight. This far in one, guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you, it was actually pretty loose. Like I can still even move it right now. That's the guy that was probably really giving us the whole bad time. Oh, you saw that? I almost arced that guy out. That one we probably got to get a socket, but that one right there was very, very loose, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That thing is very nice and tight now. One thing that I will say to you guys, when you guys are having problems with your sound system, it is always the most dumbest thing that will sabotage your whole truck, your whole build, everything. It's always the dumbest thing. And with us not being able to get inside that guy, man, we're probably losing good amount of bass out of the truck, and really allowing the batteries to really get charged up and get all the juice for that. Okay, so now I can actually go ahead and get an Allen key and tighten all this stuff up right here, guys, just so we know that it is solid connection. And so I actually got like 3 aught gauges wires going in, the 2 out going into the reducers for the amp right here. And now watch this, guys. Now watch this. It was at 12.4 and now it actually jumped up to 12.5. So yeah, 12.5. So it did jump up 1 decibel, which is really, really good. So I got an Allen key right here. Let's tighten up. Okay, that's good. That's good. That is really good. Giving simple maintenance to your stuff, guys, man, that's gonna help it last so long. I know it was just a matter of just taking speakers and EQ out, and I could have lifted up this top and tightened this down. It was just my fault. I was just too lazy, but man, that bolt was rather loose, so obviously it wasn't making good connection. And now, you know, hopefully that helps it out a bit. I'm not saying it's going to solve the problems. We do need a real deal lithium bank, which we will do with the new build, because like I said, we're gonna make a lot of space. We got all this space right here and the other space over there. We're gonna load that stuff up with batteries. It's gonna be ridiculous, guys. I've already started buying some stuff. Speakers and the amps and like batteries, okay, yes, that does cost quite a bit of a lot, but man, it's the little things that matters, guys, like terminals, wires, fuse holders, all that stuff adds up. And I don't want to be like, when I start wiring stuff up and I don't have it, you know, I want to start buying it. I am going to buy everything's going to get brand new fuse holders, terminals, wire, everything's going to get fresh, guys. I don't want none of this stuff no more. So I do got to buy like spools of wire, everything. I did start buying like terminals, aught gauge. I'm doing 2 aught gauge now, so we're really going to pump it up, man. So this truck's gonna be a whole nother ball game once it's done, guys. You guys have no idea. So now let's actually go inside here and tighten this guy up. I know these always stay tight, guys. Oh yeah, that's good. If I tighten up anymore, it's gonna break it. I am gonna start the truck and I'm gonna see what voltage is back here with the truck running. And we're not gonna jam it just yet. Some batteries are just sitting there too long. And for the truck sitting for almost quite a bit of time, guys, it being at 12.5, man, them batteries are holding up like a champ. Let's see what voltage is now with the truck running. 14.8, man, that's pretty good. That jumped up pretty good. And I do have the big 3 going on, so maybe that helps it out. And 14.8, guys, that's pretty good. So maybe here in a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and pump it up. I'm just gonna go ahead and go over a couple things. In the back, make sure that's safe to go ahead and play. I just need to disconnect the switch for the stunt wall, so I just forget that I don't have nothing hooked up, and then I turn on the amps and wires are touching or done. But I'm gonna go ahead and clip those wires. Let me turn this down. So what we're gonna do right now is we are gonna get the voltmeter and we are gonna hook it up to the Taramps and we're gonna see how much voltage it drops when the bass starts hitting, guys. I've always been curious of this, and it's something that we actually need to be aware of in order to really get this thing to progress. So it's at 14.3 right now. 14, just because it's probably just wiggling around. Okay, 14.3, 14.2, 14.1, 14.3. Let's say 14 volts. See what it does. You guys see that, man? It drops down to 10 volts, and that is insane. That thing is, this Taramp is very pulling some major current, guys. 10 volts, it stays steady at like 12 volts when it's banging, but once it hits that certain note, guys, man, that thing drops down to 10 volts, and that is crazy. So she definitely wants way more juice, guys. That is a very big problem, and that's why we're running into major clipping issues. 10 volts, that's actually pretty crazy. So we definitely need to go ahead and get something a little bit more bigger than these small 4 batteries. I already knew it, but man, that definitely sealed the deal, guys. We definitely got to get a bigger lithium bank in order to get that thing pumping. Or maybe if we were to actually go ahead, and I do got the big 3, but obviously that's not even doing nothing, so it's definitely in need of an alternator. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Even if I were to go ahead and add more batteries, guys, I definitely, no matter what, I need that alternator to keep them things charging, because it's still going to suck that battery power out, and it's not going to keep, you know, making power. So batteries is definitely not the solution. What the solution is the alternator. Let me go ahead and get a little bit organized, guys, and then we're gonna actually just see what the truck sounds like. Obviously, it's not like cutting out. It is dropping to major 10 volts, but we haven't had the amp shut off, and that's actually a plus. Let's go ahead and give this guy a listen real quick. I know that it's probably not gonna clip out, but man, we're still dropping to 10 volts, which is insane. But man, we're gonna see what it does. Man, these mids right here, they are talking. Put on my chain. She keep it GPS. She said 10 volts, that actually does scare me a bit. We can have bad things happen with that low voltage. So I actually did have the amp turned down right now when we did the quick little bass demo. Bye to you. So I definitely got to get that addressed immediately. I can honestly say we're taking that back lid off, guys. The build on the Silverado has definitely started. Don't forget, drop some comments, because I will be choosing 5 comments out of this video to get into the giveaway for the 210 subwoofers. And don't forget, get entered into the giveaway for the Big Boss 3K amp by purchasing some decals on the mousetrapstore.com. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.